Praise the Lord everyone! Welcome to the Bible Factory. In today's video we are going to know about the famous missionary Isobel Kuhn, who was the great missionary in China. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. Belle was her pet name. She was a beautiful woman with bobbed hair. In 1920s, there was a mania for the dance in America. Dance theater mushroomed all over the country. The kids as well as the old people took delight in dancing. Belle showed exceptional skill in dancing. Belle was born on 17 December 1901 at Toronto, Canada. Her father was a businessman. Besides, he was a preacher in the local Presbyterian church. Her mother used to play the musical instruments and often led the congregation in singing. From childhood, Isobel was brought up in strict Christian discipline. She was taught by her parents to pray for the daily needs of life. Belle was good in her studies also. In the higher secondary class, she stood first in the state and was honored for her excellence by an award from the governor. However, when she grew up to be a young woman, the world began to have a strong influence on her. She spent the nights in dancing and used to return home late at night. Even Sundays did not deter her from going for dances. She was fully pursuing the pleasures of the world. When her mother chastised her, she retorted, "What is wrong in that? I study well." She could earn many awards both in studies and in her dance performance. She moved away from God totally. She began to believe that there was no God and that the Bible is different from science. At this juncture, she had a bitter experience. She was 19 years old at that time. Ben, a young man whom she loved, deceived her. She could not bear this terrible jolt. The whole world appeared dark. She could not eat or sleep. She thought of ending her life. Gradually, the Lord began to enter in her thoughts. She began to pray for peace of mind. She vowed that she would give her life if God would deliver her from this miserable situation. She said that she would go anywhere God would desire her to go. That night she could experience the peace that passeth all understanding and had sound sleep after many days of turmoil. She took out her Bible that was gathered in dust in the shelf and began to read it seriously. Belle's mother could notice the change in daughter's life. She took her Bible classes conducted by Elise. Those classes had tremendous impact on Belle's life. She yielded her life to the Lordship of Jesus Christ. One day she attended a missionary conference at Perth. She was greatly attracted by the life history of Hudson Taylor. Belle was greatly impressed and felt that she wanted to go and work among the Lisu people of China. When she told her mother about her desire to go as a missionary to China, the news came to the mother as a bolt from the blue. She was shocked. "Is it for this we gave you education? Is this your way of showing gratitude to your parents?" Belle had to confront such questions because of the situation at home. Her father met a great losses in his business and he had lost all his wealth. Moreover, if he could lost a case in court, he would have to undergo imprisonment or pay huge fine as a penalty. Belle's only brother was jobless. She was the only earning member of the family. Then Belle's mother and father ordered her not to open the subject again. She was praying persistently to God about the matter. At this time, her mother died of cancer. Before she died, she told her friend that her daughter's choice to go as a missionary was good choice. These final words of her mother encouraged Belle. In 1928, Belle got engaged to John as a missionary to China and left for China on 11th October 1928. Belle's family adopted the culture of Chinese. Belle wanted to identify totally with the Chinese. She learned to mingle with the poor people of China, to sit with them and eat their food. During the day, she went about visiting houses. In the evenings, she made open-air preaching. After acquiring communicative skills in Chinese, she moved to do ministry among the Lisu people. The Lisu church was born in China. Her ministry among the Lisu people brought a great change among them. The cruel Lisu people became mellow in spirit. Communism began to invade in China and start bringing one area after another under its influence. Yet the Belle couple continued their ministry there. In 1951, the China Inland Mission ordered all the missionaries to leave China. Belle and her husband went to Thailand and began their ministry among the Lisu, Velaimio, Nilamio, Lahu and Aka people groups. On 20th March 1957, Belle entered the glory of heaven. Before dying, she called her husband aside and said, "I will stretch out my head from the golden ramparts of heaven and keep looking at the Lisu congregation." What an amazing testimony! The life of Belle is very inspiring to many. In spite of Belle being sidetracked from God's ways and being repented, God again used her as a mighty vessel as a missionary in China. I hope you like this video. If you like, please subscribe our channel, like the video and share with your friends and family members. And don't forget to comment down below. Thank you so much for watching.